Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at navigating our viewport within FlexiPRINT. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Now if we head into the program here, so when it comes to navigating the viewport, there is two main operators we'll be using. So they'll be zooming and panning. Then to use these operators, is also two ways we can go about it: the more basic way and the advanced way. So the basic way, we'll be using our secondary toolbar here and the tools located on there. Now advanced ways, we'll be combining some hotkeys with our mouse and navigating straight from here without having to select any tools. Now I would recommend you get used to the second way if you can, because it's definitely going to speed up your workflow in the long run. But that being said, you can do all of that with this toolbar. So now when it comes to these two tools, I'm going to start with our secondary toolbar. It's a good starting point. So there's a lot of zoom tools, as you can see, but the ones we're going to be looking at, and it's most important in my opinion, is this top zoom tool with a little square icon on the zoom, and then the little page with the magnifying glass. Now what that's going to do, we'll first look at the top one. So this one, if I select it and I go on my page, you will see I get a little magnifying glass with a plus. Now if I simply click, it will zoom in. And if I keep control, let's just set these settings. And then if I keep control and click, it will zoom out for us. So zoom in, keep control, zoom out. Now keep in mind this will zoom wherever your mouse is pointed. So if I'm pointing at that little period and I click, it will zoom to that period. So likewise with the zoom out, you can choose where to zoom out. Now let's say you are zoomed in way too close, you worked on something and then maybe you get a bit lost. Then that's where the second icon comes in handy. So if we zoom here to that, we can see that the one, if I click this, it's just going to center our page to our viewport. So as you can see, here's our page with this black line. It's going to center it to our viewport so we can quickly get a nice overview or fix our zoom. So that's actual zooming. Next thing, we've got panning. So panning is here at the bottom. I'm going to click that, and now if I click on our viewport anywhere, we can pan around. Now I'm going to click zoom. Let's say we're zooming, working up nice and close. Then I'll click this hand, move around, and then you can see you can go to the correct location if you want to change it. Also, another tip: to pan with a hotkey, you'll be using spacebar, and then it will switch it to your hand tool. Now I like setting my default settings for these. So if you double click the icon for the zoom, I set it to not resume to previous tool after zooming, because otherwise what happens is if this is on, I click zoom, then it should by default go back to my selection tool. It can be quite annoying at times, because then you have to every time go select your zoom tool. So this one, I like to keep that off. And then when it comes to my actual pan tool, I again like to keep this one on. So if I select the pan, I pan around. Okay, let's just try that again. I select the pan, pan around, then I'll switch it back. Because I like to keep in my spacebar, pan around, leave it, carry on working. As you can see, like so. But yeah, so in any case, that is it on our secondary toolbar. Very handy. But now we're going to be looking at navigating with our mouse and hotkeys. So now to zoom in, all we want to do is keep control in. Then we use our wheel on our mouse and we wheel forward to zoom in. We can roll like so. And then if you keep control still and you zoom out, and you scroll down. So one will be zooming in, one will be zooming out. Very handy this. And then if we want to pan around, obviously you can use, like we showed before, you can keep spacebar in and left click and drag. Or the other option is we can simply use our mouse wheel without using any hotkeys with it. If we mouse wheel up and down, it will go up and down for us. And then if we actually keep a shift in, it will go left and right. So that way, if I'm zoomed in here, I can easily quickly go to the right place, adjust it just by using my mouse without switching to any of these functions. So very handy. The only one you will still probably use is the zoom to or center to page, and then click that when you want to have a nice overview of your design. But yeah, otherwise that is it on navigating our viewport. Very handy. Just a quick recap. So we've got our secondary toolbar with these 3 icons or tools that we were using mostly. Is the normal zoom. Also, something I didn't add on this normal zoom, if you have that selected, you can left click and drag a selection box, and then whatever, or when you let go, whatever was in that box, it will center that to your zoom. But yeah, so carry on with the recap. So that's the one way. The other way is we can use our mouse with control to zoom in and out, or if we use just our normal wheel, we'll pan up and down and keep shift while we're panning left and right. But yeah, in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here on the left, the request a training video, and then we'll fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.